Okay, we are at the former house of Robert J. Oppenheimer. Yahoo! We finally made it here. Okay, we're walking down the path. There's only 3 parking spaces in the front when you come off of the road here. So we're going to walk you down and show you the former site of Robert's house and where he had built his home with his wife and his 2 children. He had a daughter and a son. I think his wife was German, and this was her 3rd marriage, was with Robert. Here we go. Now down we're going down this little path. We had to wait all day to get into this parking space. There's only 3 spots. Now the deal here is the Oppenheimers bought the property from the Gibneys next door, and later there was a dispute because the Gibneys had rights, first rights to buy back the land if the Oppenheimers ever sold. Well, it was a kind of a feud that happened, I think, from what I've read, and Mr. Oppenheimer died, and he was cremated. His ashes were put on this shore as we walk up, and here's where his former house used to be. He had built his own home, and but anyway, his ashes were put out here onto the shore, and here was his view. Wow, check it out, guys. Check it out. Okay. And there used to be a tire swing that was out here, but it's no longer here. The Gibneys property is on this side, and if I walk up here, I think you can almost see the roof line of the Gibney house. But anyway, his daughter had inherited the house after Robert died. I think they called her Tori, and Tori took her own life. I think she was about 32. She actually took her life in this house, in the house that sat there. The Gibneys came in to take back over the property, and they were told that she had written in her will that this land was to be donated to the Parks Department, so the Gibneys could not buy it back. And so Oppenheimer, I guess the feud went its own way. So, but anyway, let's walk up to the house. And I think there's only one other couple out here with us. But I think they have this turned into like a little place where people can have small parties and things, but it's a public beach now. There we go. This looks like they're building some showers back here for the public. Water is scarce here. They have to put up cisterns to gather water. I don't know how the Oppenheimers, I guess they had a cistern. I don't know what they did about electricity out here, because as you can see, this is very remote, and back in the 1950s, 40s or whenever they moved out here, we're talking, there's no one else around. I'll take you back out onto the beach so you can see it. Okay. Oh, there's my husband out in the water. And wow, the waves here are pretty strong. In St. John, we're over at Canal Bay, and you see how beautiful his view was. Let's just take a look here. I saw some former videos where they had a tire hanging from that low-lying palm tree right here, right into the water. So you can see their beautiful view that they had. I wonder if he sat on the beach and contemplated his decision of making the bomb. What a place to sit and think about it. Over there is Hawk's Nest at Canal Bay. That's where we're staying. That's the Canal Bay is split into several sections, and this is the third section is Hawk's Nest. So we're over at the main building that sits out on another beach. Alrighty, let's do a U-turn around here. It's big just turn all the way around. I want you to see in his ashes the spread on the water here by his home. Take a walk through here.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Hey, real quick. That place right over there would be a stupendous place to see the sunset.
Oh, there you go.
Tree,
Thank you. So there's going to be a beautiful place over here for the sunset. Wow, I think he's right. Look at that. Yeah, Oppenheimer had it made. Let's see here. Climbing over a tree. Look at that, guys. Alright. And this is where his house would have sat. I know it had a front porch to it. There you go.